What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ropes. So first of all, I want to start this video off by congratulating Deontay Wilder for having a successful event over on Showtime. He did over 800,000 views, which is a good thing. And I think that it couldn't have come at a better time because people were saying that nobody cares about Deontay Wilder. He doesn't have enough fans. Nobody in the U.S. really cares about him like that. And these numbers coming out at this particular time, it debunks a lot of that, and it pushes us closer to the fight and further away from excuses. Okay, so I want to congratulate him for that. And also, I want Deontay Wilder to know that I'm not going to be guilted into not supporting you. Okay, just like I wasn't guilted into not supporting Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people tried to do that by calling you all types of names, nut huggers, and all these different names that they come up with. That didn't work. Okay, so it's not going to work this time either with Deontay Wilder. And I want Anthony Joshua to have fans. I want people to be proud of Anthony Joshua. Shit, I'm proud of Anthony Joshua. Now, I'm not proud of the way that he's acting right now when it comes to this Wilder situation. I'd like to see him clean that up. But outside of AJ versus Wilder, I'm always going to support Anthony Joshua. Okay? I don't hate Anthony Joshua. I don't want his fans to not support him. Okay? And the only thing that I ask is the same in return. You know, let us support Deontay Wilder. Forget about what happened last year and what's been happening over the past 5 years and 6 years. Forget about talking about all of that. We are here now. Okay, and we want to see this fight happen. Okay, Deontay Wilder doesn't have the best resume in the world. Okay, and I think that AJ's progression has been a lot better than Wilder, and I'm proud of him for that. Okay, but that's all in the past now. Okay, now we are here. We're at a point where we can see two champions fight each other, and that's all that we want. Okay, I'm not going to guilt you for being an AJ fan, and I don't want to be guilted for being a fan of Wilder either. I'm going to support my fighter, period. No matter what anybody says, no matter what creative names you come up with, Wilderettes and all of these different names, okay? So with that being said, you know, this is going to be a video response to 3 channels at the same time. All right, not a diss video, simply a response. And I'm going to choose to leave names out of it because what I've learned I've been here for 10 years now. And what I've learned is when you do these type of responses, when there's a disagreement, you're going to either get accused of name dropping and begging for attention, especially if it's a channel that has more subs than you, or you're going to be a sneak disser who throws subliminal shots. You're going to be one or the other, okay? Take your pick. You can't win either way, all right? So I'm choosing to leave names out of it because I feel if those 3 channels listen to this video, they're going to know what I'm talking about, okay? So first off, I made a video, my last upload, talking about why channels were proud of the pay-per-view numbers. Not pay-per-view, Showtime numbers. I made a video talking about that, and I felt that a lot of people, not just one, I wasn't singling out one person. I felt that a lot of people from when me reading comments, and there was a whole nother channel that was doing the same thing. Okay, so I was responding kind of to everybody who was doing that. I didn't single anybody out. All right, I made that video to explain why we're excited about these numbers and why they need to be talked about. All right, I'm not going to go over that again. That video is still up. All right, I didn't feel like I was disrespecting anybody. You know, especially this guy that I'm being accused of subliminally dissing, sending subliminal shots at. You know, to be honest with you, I don't even think that guy would have taken it like that if it wasn't for this other guy that I'm responding to. All right, or maybe he did. I don't know. Okay, but I don't feel like I was being super disrespectful. Yeah, I do say crybabies and hypocrites and flip-flop and things like that, but I don't think that that's anything really that serious to be offended by. That's just the way I talk, man. You know, you want me to change the way that I talk so that I don't hurt anybody's feelings? I don't think that you're that sensitive. Or this particular guy, I don't think that he's that sensitive to where he got offended by me saying that. Okay, he never said anything about it. But this other guy that I'm responding to wanted to come through the middle, okay, and try to make it into something that it wasn't. All right? You know, I don't like shit like that. If you have a problem with my points, then address my points. And yes, I do believe what's coming out of my mouth. I have no reason to lie. Everything that I said in my previous upload on this topic, I believed. Why do you think I'm lying for? Why do you think I'm making it up? You know, if you have an issue with the points that I made, then debunk the points. Don't try to use somebody else and go through the middle like that. All right? Because I was keeping it boxing for the most part. That was a boxing video. Yeah, I said, you know, they're crying and shit like that. But, man, that's not that serious, man. People say that I cry all the time. People say that I'm sensitive and I'm emotional all the time, man. So I don't let that shit bother me. Because I know that what I say when I'm speaking, when I make a video, that I really mean what I'm saying and that I'm speaking from the heart. If somebody takes that as emotional or being sensitive, it's not really a big deal. You have the right to feel however you want to feel. All right. And one more thing, you know, in response to this other guy is for some reason you think I have a problem with Africans, man. I don't know where you got that from. I don't have any problem with Africans, man. That is my lineage. Okay, I do understand where I come from. I know my history. All right. I was born and raised in America, but I still know my roots. Okay. I don't have problems with Africans. Now, this is like the second or third time I've heard you kind of refer to that, trying to make it seem like I have a problem with Africans, and I don't, man. It couldn't be further from the fucking truth. Stop doing that shit. Because I felt like how you closed your video off, I felt like you were suggesting that I have a problem with Africans, okay? It's not true. And if you think that that's true, then maybe you need to talk to me about it. All right? And the last guy that I'm going to respond to is the guy who's calling people nut huggers and whatever other names because they're Wilder fans who are trying to make legitimate points. I mean, they're not pulling these points out of their ass. These are valid points that I'm hearing being made by brothers here in the LDBC, and they're being called Wilder nut huggers for that. You know, and it's the same thing that you did with Mayweather fans. And it seems that you take an opposing view to anything that the LDBC says. Any fighter, anything that the LDBC says, you want to take an opposing view. Every time, man. Now, I can see if it's just like a couple of times, like here and there. But it seems like you go out of your way to do it every single time, man. And that's really why, you know, I have a problem with your channel and why I just decided to unsub from it, because I felt like you were trying to cater to the types of people that I don't associate with. All right. And if you have a problem with that, I mean, too bad. You know what I mean? But that's my issue. Okay. I feel like when you call somebody a Wilder nut hugger who's trying to make a legitimate point, I feel like you're trying to guilt that person because they're a fan of a fighter. We all have fighters that we're fans of. I mean, ultimately, we're boxing fans. Now, some people are just fans of fighters. All right? Those are fanboys. But there are boxing fans. Us as boxing fans, we still have fighters that are our favorites, that we favor, that will defend when they need defending. And me, I felt that I've always called out fighters, even if I was a fan of them. When they do bullshit, I have always called them out, man. Always. I have videos up to prove that. So how could I be, you know, a nut hugger or a fanboy when I do that? You know what I mean? So that's my response to the last guy. Okay, now I've tried to keep this at a very light tone. so that you guys can really listen to me and understand what I'm saying. Because if I take a different approach, then you're not going to want to hear what I'm saying, and then you're going to just fly off the fucking handle and make videos talking about a whole bunch of other shit. Okay, I'm still talking about boxing here. All right? So that's my video. And like I say, I'm proud of Deontay Wilder. I'm going to stay proud of Deontay Wilder. If he does something that I don't like, I will call him out. And at the same time, I'm a fan of AJ. I think that he's on some bullshit right now. Hopefully he gets over that and I can get back to supporting him full time after he gets knocked out by Deontay Wilder. I'm out.